Hello everybody and welcome back to the Gamers Grimoire and welcome to the last day of the Anthem Demo. We're going to be doing the raid today and I'm going to be showing off, kind of like the good and the bad that came with these. So, let's head in matchmaking, let's get a good squad, and let's go through the phases of this encounter. Overall, I was pretty positive with it, but I'm going to be a little bit more critical today as opposed to when I was initially playing. I was like, oh, this is so much fun, but after you do it enough times, you're like, is this fun? This is also coming from a guy who's played WoW for 14 years, so let's never forget that. So, while we brave this incredibly long loading screen, I want to discuss some of my final thoughts on the demo. If you guys didn't get to play the demo, I'm sorry. I hope most of you guys went and played the demo, because it was actually quite a bit of fun, especially for 3 days. There was a lot of issues, a lot of just getting booted out randomly and stuff like that, so it's still a beta and it's still a demo, but with it being so close to release, that's a little scary, especially given that the game releases on the 22nd of February, so let's hope the release is smooth and crisp, but I am very worried for it. Alright, so we're spawning in, so we've got 3 storms and an interceptor. Yikes, my gikes. Okay.
Passing in our contact from Corvus.
Freelancer, I see you're not one for briefings.
I like to learn on the go.
Can't fault you there. Name's Sev. Corvus has assigned me to counter Scar activity around Fort Tarsus.
Since when does Corvus care about scars?
Since they started making acidic weapons to attack supply caravans.
That's a good reason.
I think this is where they're making the acid.
Any idea how?
I want you to find that
I
out.
want to get rid of
Let's
these.
stop to it.
What?
Found the relic.
Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
Those of us who don't speak Shaper, that's bad, right?
Obviously. Freelancer, you'll need to silence the relic.
Alright. Alright, let's not just get wasted, but I'm going for this. Alright, we're going for this flank. Alright, that's one boy down. So, the goal of this is to collect the relics that are, Am I getting flanked? Okay. Let's duck behind for some cover. Alright, so the goal is to get all 8 of those echoes and deliver it to the weird ferrofluid stuff that's on the ground over there. Alright. Alright. Oh, let's knock it down. Let's knock it down and say we did. Alright. How are my boys down here doing? Oh, we already took down the towers. Oh, no, we still have a tower up. Alright. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Hold on. We might have some complications. I guess my headset died midway through this without it announcing it to me that its battery was low. So, it looks like. Yeah, I would be correct. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that.
Energy levels are dropping. You're halfway there.
Ooh, we are in a mighty bad spot. All right, let's grab this echo at least. This should be an elite Scar Hunter down in a moment. I think these guys are not particularly well leveled. I don't think I'm with a bunch of other 15s, so I should definitely bear that in mind. Alright. Alright. Okay. Now to grab the rest of these, like I was trying to do earlier. this boy. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, these guys seem very underleveled if it's taking this long to get that boy down. There we go. Alright. So, I've got one relic on me, and then there should still be 2 more. Alright. No, 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 no. Ooh, let's not get downed. Awkward. Oh, that's some lag. Oh dear. That was... It probably was conflicting with my pad. I probably should have disconnected that before I did anything. Alright, let's go turn in the one that I have. Oh. That's just an item? Yes, it's just an item. It's not another one of the echoes. So, I hope the other guys know what to do. Otherwise, it's going to take longer than it needs to. I'm under the assumption they don't. What are they doing? I definitely didn't grab the other ones here. So they just have them, just haven't turned in yet. Should I be able to see on him? Does he have it? No. Oh no, is it our AFK boy over here? Oh boy, a rare item. Guys, please go to the echo thing. I knew I should have grabbed the 2 when I had the chance earlier. So that's another complaint. These sort of segments are really annoying when you've got people who have no idea what they're doing, and it makes just the flow of it just go way too long. Yeah, like this person did have it. Alright. So now we're going to head to the next event. The next event is going to be more of this, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do think these portions are like the least enjoyable. This next section is still better than the previous one because the area is larger.
This one's a lot more crowded.
Look, eggs everywhere.
Yeah, this one's got more boys. Hopefully these guys just don't get down by the turret though. Alright, let's cool my jets. I know, I know. Alright. Oof. Only have me with 2 sniper bullets. Oh. Whoa. Alright, that's beta glitch if I've ever seen one. Alright, well. Alright, we got the first tower down. Alright, so where do we have boys? Alright. Can you not say you did? Alright, please have ammo. No. get these boys down. Ooh. Whoever the host is of this game is definitely has a questionable PC and or questionable connection. Alright. Let's grab these. So we have 2. That's 2 towers down. Three towers down. Dead boy. Alright, cool. So me and the other dude did whatever. Alright, so I've got 2 echoes. Let's go deliver these. And the weird ferrofluid stops freaking out. There's another one. Alright, and it should go after we get to 8. No, yeah, we need to get to 8. Where's the last? Who's got the last one? Nerd? Hello? What are you doing? He might have had the same issues I did with his audio all freaking out. Hello? We need literally one more. Who's got the last one? That's such a downer. Okay then. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now this will trigger the next portion of this. Because the last 4 are inside these. Alright, let's deal with all these boys. My experience in these have been very skewed. You either get people who are just atrociously terrible. Oh, okay. Cool. Made it easier for me. Oh, holy shit. Are you okay there, buddy? Alright, well. Yeah, same deal. Their weakness is on their back. Slash their flying boys. Let's just deal with these boys the easy way. Alright, we have our interceptor. Oof. That's still getting dicey. Oof. It's still very dicey. Hello, what are these guys doing? Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. Jeez Louise. Alright. Alright, these can be unlocked now. I think not. I'm just going to ignore you. So yeah, these, you just open them up. 1 and 2. Did they grab them? Yeah, okay, they grabbed them. Alright, I'm coming, bud. David the newbie. I got your back, homie. Alright. So now on to the next segment, which will bring us to the, towards the climax of the game. And here's the little loot thingy. I don't really care, because, there's not much else, plus it's only the demo, so getting fat loots is nothing.
Of course it did. Hate to say it, but that thing is probably what's producing the eggs. If we don't get rid of the source, the scars will come back.
So we're going to head to the actual area.
Already done.
And let me show off some of the dynamic cooling for your thrusters. Hopefully I make it to there in time. So my thrusters are really, really close to overheating. And then the second you go underneath this water, bam, you're cooled again. Which I think is really, really neat in the sense of exploration, that you can kind of like capitalize on it outside of upgrading your thrusters with some seals. All right. So this looks very Alien versus Predator. Hi, buddies. You good? No, not particularly. They're all dead. It's weird that this is like just like water, or like, oh god, dude, these things look like face huggers. I swear, the scorpions are gross. So yeah, the digesters, they just look like face huggers. Gross.
Did you just yell?
Oh, the big bad Corvus agent's not a fan of scorpions. What? Look, rabbits, their likability isn't up for debate.
I'm looking forward to meeting these people in the actual, like, real game. Just because I'd like to... Oh, ew! I've never seen them come out of the ground, but that's really nasty. But Falcon punching them in the face is really, really gratifying. So, there is exploration aspects you can enjoy, so we're going to go underwater, and hopefully I can recreate... Because I recorded this video twice. Hopefully I can recreate what I had done in that. There is a special area that you don't need to go to, which I believe is this way?
Don't worry, Seb. I won't let them get you.
Yeah, Seb, we won't let them get you. I'd be correct. Okay, so this is some of the optional thing you can do. This thing's just like in the middle of nowhere here.
Watch out!
And it's not necessary to do this, but I'll burn to death.
Look at those ruins.
So yeah, this is like some lore aspect stuff you can find here inside these dungeons, which I think is really, really cool. It's a nice touch.
Not related to our mission.
I'm pretty sure though there is a chance to find a chest here. I'm assuming they just didn't bother because these areas are not essential. So I'm assuming you can find things for your Cortex in these areas, as well as just like some other goodies, because I have found random stuff underwater for legitimately no reason other than they want it there so people do explore, and they definitely did make a very cool map for it. So, oh god, the swim assist is awkward. Did David Newby go to the same place? This is just where I was? Yes, this was just where I was, so I'm going the wrong way. Alright, so let me head to the actual door, because that was completely optional. I just wanted to kind of show off that they did put that in the game, just for people, to enjoy. So, let's head to the real thing. I'm not sure if there's more to explore over here. I just haven't really tried, but that's like the one thing I have found. So, alright, let's head over to the door, and let's just hope these guys come, because otherwise we can't start this. They're damaged. You good, buddy? Hold on a second. I think we're using some emotes. Flare one's not the greatest. We're looking on Ozano. Alright, come on. Alright, we're doing way better on time for this video by comparison to the last one, though. The last one was like 40 minutes, and I didn't want to have like another long, insane video for you guys to digest. This one might run as long as 30. Oh god, come on, please. Please. This way. I know you want to explore. Come on, you can do it. They might be lost. Let me head to save them. Nerd. This way. Hello. Okay, yeah, they got stuck. So. Come on. Come on. Mr. Ozuno, this is the correct way. Please, please. I beg you. If they daddle for too long, I'll probably make a cut, and we'll get to the next engagement once I make that cut, so. And we're back. Alright, so we've engaged the next segment. These guys were forced over here because they're just taking too long, so. Oh, holy lag. Okay.
You know what they say? You've Gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
I don't want that omelet.
Yeah, Sev. I don't think anyone does with these things. So, it's more collect the relics. You have to, except these ones, you have to turn them in.
Sounds stable.
I hate it when they do that. What do we do now?
Gather the fragments and silence the relic.
Alright. So, you have to grab these and bring them back. Problem being, you can no longer use your flying, which I do think is a little dumb, but like, you can't possibly weigh that much. Gross. Man, these things remind me of freaking Alien. It's so gross. This area even looks like it's from AVP, like straight out of AVP. So, I mean, the science fiction aspects of this game are like such a huge selling point, because this is like so cool. The fashion, I think not, but I mean, it tries its best to be neato bandito. Alright, well. Elite digesters.
Heads up, scars incoming.
How'd they get down here?
Bastards love to blow.
Alright. Alright, so we just need a few more of these. Alright. Came the wrong way, my dude. I already got this one. Oh, he's already got one. He just hasn't turned it in. Boy, get out of my way. Alright. Alright, let's turn that one in. Did we seriously?
More scars. I know.
Alright, cool.
These look extra powerful.
Don't care. Alright, so we need this one. And yeah, I already know which one hasn't been turned in yet. Okay. Somebody got downed? Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Alright, let's save a nerd. Let's go turn this in. Alright, I'm the last one. Okay, cool. Alright, and this should prompt the next portion of this, which is just to become the old
Give it a minute.
King of the Hill.
Yourself out.
Good.
Energy readings are stabilizing, albeit slowly. Just stay in the center. Any interference will cause the energy to spike again.
What? And no one's on the platform. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm with people who don't know what they're doing, or this is their first time in the raid. So. Alright, so these are like supposed to be the deterrent. I wish these had some sort of actual, like, movement-based property on them. Oh. I need another person on here with me. Hello? Get on the platform. Please. Why are you guys like this? Please, on the platform. One time, nerd. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I can already tell the old MMORPG portion of me is not going to like people in this game who are just dumb and stupid, because these people are dumb and stupid. Please, just stay in the center. Oh, oh no. Somebody just dropped. Oh my goodness. Please don't tell me that's the case. Oh. Oh. Well, beta is beta. Let's see if this kicked me back to Tarsus. I'm going to be very sad. Please don't kick me back to Tarsus. I don't want to have to record this again. Oh, the server is shut down. Alright, guys. I'm going to make another cut. This will be hopefully to the boss fight. Unless they took the servers down already, but... So yeah, I'll see you guys back when I'm actually at the boss fight. There we go. So, to let you guys kind of into what we're going to be fighting.
It's only a scorpion.
But bigger. Yeah, but bigger is an understatement. Alright. Now, this arena actually feels incredibly well designed. So this is the boss arena, and you'll see why. If you guys love the Metroid Prime series, prepare to eat your heart out on a boss fight like this. Let's get a zoom in on her. So you can't hit her until the fight has actually been engaged, so... Oh, I wasted a bullet.
Next time, I expect big-ass bugs to be in the mission briefing.
Yeah, so she's currently immune, as I waste another bullet. And now we should get it, the Swarm Tyrant. Alright, so, first shtick. You see those points on her? They take more damage. Very much like a particular boss series. So, I really enjoy this fight. The gun I'm using is actually really, really good because it does, like, crap tons more damage than the other guys. So, however, if she fucking melees you, you are... Yeah, like that. I should have just used my ultimate, but where the hell's the Colossus? Alright, let's get me up. I suggest they get me up. Alright, there we go. Here comes the other storm to get me up. So yeah, if you get meleeed by her, you are having the worst time. Actually, her mobs actually also like down you as well. Alright. So these points take the most damage. Alright, that's one shot out. Alright, she should be going for her retreat phase. Because she is multi-phased, and I'm assuming all the bosses will be multi-phased. Yep, there she goes. She's actually trying to leave now, I'm pretty sure. No, we got her down again. Okay, cool. Alright, so once we get these points weakened, she should go for a retreat. Yeah. Those do not regenerate, but those also are like a massive portion of her life. And continuing to hit them is the best, the best way of taking her down. Alright, and now we get to her add phase. This is where you will recoup your ammo. So from each of these points on the map, she'll start spawning the workers and whatnot. And your goal is to just, well, manage them until she comes back. Oh, we actually have... What? They just spawned one over there? Okay. There we go. Need some ammo drops. Alright, we got some. So I want to save every one of my sniper rounds for when she comes back to hit her weak points, because this thing does... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I somehow did not get yeeted, but that one dude did. I'm missing the spot just barely. There we go. See that? Like, it's massive damage. Oh, missed out on that. Okay. We get our other boy up? Yeah, we did. I'm out of snipers, but we'll get them all back right now. One thing I would like to see on higher difficulties also for this boss fight, to make it more intense, is her randomly show up, or it become more apparent when she's going to show, like, if she shows up from one of these areas. Like, she'll just poke in and then retreat again. I think that would make it a little bit more dynamic. Otherwise, though, I still really like this as a standalone boss fight. Get our sniper rifle ammo. Here she comes. Pretty lady. Okay, so the abdomen does actually take a little bit more damage. Oh, actually, I didn't even notice that. You can actually shoot off the little, the spinnerets on the bottom. Okay. wave of these boys coming from the top. Oh, do they actually have a debuff on them? Is that what's showing up from the top? Yeah, this is another thing I still can't stand personally. The AI is just, like, so incredibly bad. That or I would like on higher difficulties for more mobs to spawn from different areas of these. As you saw right there, we got, like, 2 to do that, but, like, nothing really outstanding. Right, let me get away from there. Alright, there she is. Let's shoot off that tail, boy. Ooh. That's the Colossus's ultimate, I'm pretty sure. She's almost down. We'll get her down right after this next phase. Yeah, ice doesn't do that much damage, but its status effect sure does do a number. Yeah, this is basically GG's. The boss fight's not incredibly hard, but I do just like how she feels. I have heard that some people have had unfortunate happenings with her, but that's namely because their group ends up being like 4 interceptors, and you can't really do anything until you get your ulti. Then you can kind of... No, even then, like, the interceptor's still not that great for it. But once you have like things like the Colossus or the Storms, like the Storms, I do think are the most imbalanced of the suits. So honestly, my gun does more damage. Yeah, my gun does like way more damage than this. Oh, and I couldn't even move. Unfortunate. I do wish they would keep the audio. I understand why they like make you go blank, like your everything's like not working, but should probably get me up. Colossus, you coming? No, they're just gonna down the boss. Yeah, they're just gonna down the boss.
Even the way it dies is unnerving.
Get me up.
How many beers it'll take me to forget that?
Thanks, homies.
I'm gonna go with
Oh, that's a bug.
8.
So that's supposed to go into you to get you up, but that didn't happen.
No more scorpion talk, please.
All right, and then your last little thing is just to get, you know, kill the rest of these boys. But yeah, like what I would like to see is more dynamics as far as the difficulties going up. You just get yeeted by the boss if you're not a Colossus. The Colossus, I believe, should be able to tank a hit, and it'll break its shield and like bring it mostly to dead. But my final thoughts on what I've seen in the demo thus far. If there's going to be more engagements like this, I'm going to be super excited. I think the boss fights I'm going to care the least about will be against other Lancers, because that's due out to definitely happen. Oh yeah, and just to show an expedition screen ending, you can personalize it with different animations and stuff like that. It doesn't particularly matter. So we got 1 Sage and 3 Soldiers. The Legionnaire medals are like the most generic. But I'll just skip past this to kind of go into also getting loot. Here's all the loot. Oh. Very rare assault launcher. Interesting. I've never gotten this one. I believe this... Okay, so that's going to be for... what's it called? Interesting. These are a few new ones. I'm assuming this one has to be for the Infiltrator. Or rather, the Interceptor. Same with the Wraith Strike. I'm pretty sure that's also for the Interceptor. Yeah, Interceptor. And this should be for the Colossus. And this should also be for... Yes, so this is also for the Interceptor, because they use, like, throwing stars as their grenade. So in this system, you can also just salvage everything out. This gives you parts. Crafting is going to be very integral of what you're doing in this game. There's going to be a lot of breaking down materials, because it's just what you're going to end up doing. That's why I do say this game is going to be a bigger grind than, say, something like Destiny was, even though Destiny was also quite a grind to get anything really useful. Granted, you can craft everything in this game, so that does kind of give it a leg up. But that was a raid, and my final thoughts on the raids / the game itself. The game has a lot of great potential. The bosses, this boss alone gave me a lot of vibes of Metroid Prime, as I said. The fact that you can kind of go in and enjoy these engagements by yourself on lower difficulties, I think is really nice for people who want to play this game as a narrative, very much like a typical BioWare game. For the hardcore people that want to get groups and stuff like that, it's nice that the game is, 4-man squads. And you can kind of actually get a party as opposed to playing like the average MMORPG of having like 25 people come together is a little staggered. The negatives I felt in the raid were namely the AI. It's just the AI is just not good, and I think that would improve the game overall. Just upping the AI, making them do more interactive things. Like sometimes like people just kind of randomly all get down and you'll have like a bad experience, but for dynamic events, I'd like the AI to be better. Like in free play, they function like grunts on like every difficulty of Halo, and they just derp around. And I think the game would benefit from just upgraded AI, them following you, sending different platoons to go behind you and stuff like that. As far as the boss fights, I would like to see more giant monster boss fights in this game with varied gameplay. The arena in there was pretty good. I would like to see like more waves of ads come from different spots, so you actually have to hold each position or position. Sorry for me slurring. The gunplay, I think the other thing that you could definitely do with the guns is actually add mods to each of the weapon types. Not having too many more, but having them more like the support seals. Where it stands, I do want to see what else they kind of do. Like wind wall, I'd like to see elemental walls. Like you actually put up a barrier that they have to shoot through, but if they walk through it, they take damage. Make more varied in the grenades. Make it so like throwing a lightning grenade or a plasma grenade into water would stun targets. Make freezing way less imbalanced. I think freeze is way too strong. Like freeze is way too strong. It's fun to use, but it's incredibly overpowered. The melee attack freeze cheese is really dumb. Make the components feel a little bit more impactful. Like there should never be like a 0%, cold damage thing or anything like that. I think they should make sure that there are actual percents, as well as unique effects that could be tied to them. Like more unique. Because like otherwise it's just like base damage. Make it have some sort of impact. Like make it so it'll apply a true dot all the time. And yeah, as far as the weapons, the positives I have to say about this game, the crafting system is really easy. It's really, really, really easy to get materials. And they don't make it terrible because exploring the world is actually gratifying. And exploring the world does have benefits. Even though I didn't show any gameplay of it, while I was exploring, you can find chests just in areas that you had to go and look for. So exploration is definitely going to play a key role in this. For the completion junkie, collecting all of the stuff for your Cortex, I'm sure is going to be a lot of fun for some people because they want to find every little detail in the world. The graphics in this game are great. The rating is pretty solid. And once again, I do want to see where it's expanded. To note, this is like a midway point of the game. This is not endgame. This is the midway point. Endgame is going to be past level 30. Or I believe the game might be capped off at pilot level 30. That is endgame. Don't view this as endgame. Don't read any of the sources that this is the endgame content. This is a show of mid-game. You're starting at level 10. The game is going to start at level 1. So, with that in mind, I can safely say this game is going to be more akin to Monster Hunter than it is to Destiny. If you enjoyed the grinding aspects of Monster Hunter, you will probably have a lot of fun with this game. Myself, I love the customization and a lot of mechs, so this game is starting to speak more true to me. I came into this game with a lot of hesitation, so for me to say that the game is looking very promising, once again, this is still in beta. The release is going to be the 22nd of this month, so I do personally hope that the release is solid and the release goes well. My biggest fears are microtransactions ever doing things like level boosting and stuff like that. I do think that'll be a little bit game breaking. I do hope that EA stays true to their word and focuses on things being cosmetic exclusively. So, to summarize, customization, solid gunplay. The gunplay is about an 8 out of 10. I will say that. Give the console players the ability of remapping their controller. I think that would make the game way better. Like, way better. I do not like the base controls for the controllers, and I do not like the fact they don't have any fast function to switch between their weapon, as opposed to PC they do. Because holding down your square or holding down your X button is not ideal. I want it to be fast and easy. Even giving it and remapping it to a shoulder button as opposed to having the shoulder buttons do something else, or having it mapped to like the center button, that would definitely be very beneficial. So with that in mind, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys got to test out the demo yourself. And once again, if you do want to buy the game, it will be available starting the 22nd. I believe the early access, though, with people who pre-ordered is the 19th, but don't quote me on that. All right, guys, but until then, if you guys enjoy this content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please possibly choose to subscribe. It would definitely be pretty cool. And if you guys do want to see more Anthem content, please leave a comment down below. Sorry for all my ums. I definitely lost my train of thought quite a bit in this, but I had a lot of fun just playing the demo and seeing everything. And look forward to the story, because I do think the story is going to be incredibly good. Other things I could say before I finally sign off is give more dialogue options. The characters are incredibly animated. I would like to see more delved into them. Okay? But until then, guys, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.